Yeah. Tell me your name real quick.
My name is Glenn. Buddy is what I go by, Mann. My father's name is Glenn also. So when I was little, I picked up the name Buddy or Bud Man. So I'm originally from Boonville, Mississippi, up in the northeast corner. I joined the Air Force about 19 and a half years ago, still in to this day. I'm stationed at Bossier City, Louisiana, but military and college students can pick the state, either their home of record, which mine is Mississippi, or the place that they're stationed or going to school at. So for 19 and a half years, I have always wanted to call in this contest. This has been the one that I've wanted, and
How long you been working on it?
I've blown in the Worlds 8 times.
Oh
So this will
wow.
be my ninth time at the Worlds. I've finished in the top 10 a couple of times. Been on the cut. I mean, it's my first year qualifying was 2005. I qualified three-time Missouri State champion when I was stationed in Missouri, and five-time regional champion while I was there.
Look, all of our users on our site are going to want to know, what type of call do you like to blow in these contests? Of course, we probably see it by the shirt.
Yeah, so I'm a little partial, right? I've been with Echo Calls, pro staffing for Echo since 2005. But we make our particular call is called a boss. And the thing about a competition call, it's completely different than any other call that's a hunting style call. The bore on the end is larger, and that allows you to hit that ringing hail call and be able to push a lot of air through the call versus a call with a smaller diameter bore, which the common term is hold, right? So a competition call is a completely different beast or machine than your hunting style call. But Echo's particular version of their comp call is called the boss.
Now, when you are hunting, what type of call do you like to use?
Couple different ones. So I've hunted the same two calls on my lanyard for over 10 years now. I have XLT, which is an extra loud timber. So it's a call that will go from top to bottom on the scale. And then I like a call with a little more hold in it, right? So when either late season or when I'm traveling, sometimes I've gone to North Dakota in November, in Missouri for years, late season ducks, and the same thing now in Louisiana and Mississippi. Is sometimes when ducks have been around for a while, you blow too much, you blow too loud, they don't like it. So a little quieter call. So I blow a pure meat that Echo makes that has a little softer tone and a little softer sound. I think this is my hunting call here. This is the XLT that I was talking about. So this is the one to go top to bottom, do good feeds, but completely different than what the competition call is. Yep.
Any recommendations for somebody that's maybe just starting to get into competition calling as the winner today?
Okay.
What would you tell somebody that was just getting started off?
So the first thing I would tell them is go to a local contest, okay, and seek out anybody that's there that knows about the contest, whether it's the organizer, the winner of the contest, even a local duck guide or a local business owner that is familiar with contest calling in general. For here, Josh, right? Josh and his company has put on this fantastic event here, and seeking someone like that out and picking their brain, right? And just introducing yourself and saying, hey, I'm interested in this. Just showing a little bit of interest can go a long ways. So go to a local contest, and whether that's in Memphis, Tennessee, a metro area, or something like your local state contest. But go to the contest. Don't be scared to introduce yourself. And we're a very closed knit group, but we're open to more members, right?
Right.
So we're tight, and we always want to help the up and comers.
Now, who mentored you?
Two people. The first one is my buddy Jeff Stetzenbach in Sedalia, Missouri, and he blew for big guy Mike Keller.
Yeah.
Who's the 1985 world
Hey
champion.
guys, lunch is ready over there.
Then he went to Echo.
So go get you a barbecue sandwich.
And when he switched
some
to
chips,
Echo,
some drinks over there too.
and honestly started
cost.
whipping my tail. So when he started winning,
Free.
that's when I got the invite.
So if you'd like to register for the
join
novice
the Echo call
contest, I'm gonna head
staff.
towards the table. If anybody wants to get
That
signed
very
up,
year that I joined
go ahead
Echo
and
with
reach
Rick
your
Dunn was my first year that I won. So honestly, Jeff Stetzenbach and Rick Dunn were the reasons that I've been successful in this game.
You know, I've heard so many people say that about Rick, that he is. So many people say that about him, that he has helped them, you know, be a better caller.
Yeah.
What is it about Rick? What is it about his teaching ability?
I'm going to give you something about Rick that most people don't know. The man is extremely competitive. He was drafted to Major League Baseball out of college. I believe it was the Montreal Expos that drafted Rick out of college. Rick is a Arkansas State skeet or some type of shooting sports, whether it's sporting clays or some type of champion. The man is unbelievable at ping pong. I swear he could beat Forrest Gump if he wanted to. And obviously a world duck calling champion. So Rick's success, in my opinion, it comes from that competitive nature of his. But Rick is also one of the nicest people you could ever meet, and he has the ear for it. And he can fine tune a routine, or he can take a beginner and mold them because of his competitive nature and wanting to win, but also being able to pass down that knowledge as a teacher, right? And that's something special in itself.
Looking ahead, we're what, a month away from the World.
Yes, sir.
What, for you as a caller, and to, I know your ultimate goal is to win. What do you think you have to improve on to bring the world home?
So I've finished top 10 in the worlds a couple of times, and that's a very common question that I've got over the years is, what's it take to win? Well, I'm going to tell you what it takes. It takes about that much, because that's what separates first, second, third, fourth, fifth at the World Championship. If you notice, there's a lot of callbacks, right? And I've been part of them. You know, they call them quack-offs at the World. I've been on the cusp three more times where, you know, blew and finished 12th, 13th, 1 point out of the third round. I've been winning the Worlds at one point halfway through the first round, right? And then some other caller and does that much better than you. And that 1 point is what makes a difference. So at any given year, in my opinion, there's a handful of guys that can win the World Championship, right? They're your stud horses. But then you got this other group of guys that are hungry. And those are the ones you got to watch out for, because those are the ones that are putting in the time. They're blowing routine after routine after routine. And one thing that I said here today to some of the newcomers, the word routine in itself is a repetitive task by definition. And that's why it's called a routine. So if you're not practicing and it doesn't become routine to you, it's never going to be routine on the stage. You have to put the work in to be successful at this game. And it's no difference for me at the World Championship next month. From now until then, I've got to keep my air. I've got to perfect my routine. I have to call Rick and get that fine-tuned in order to be successful again.
Well, look, we look forward to the Worlds and hope you do really well.
Yes, sir.
So, congratulations on today, though.
Thank you much. I'm so happy to represent Mississippi in my home state. Like I said, I've wanted this contest for a very long time, and I've never been close enough to compete in it. So to be here today and win it is an honor.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Rocky.